Alright, well, we made it. I got up a little bit earlier today, so I can go through my initial spiel here. So it's been 1 year since the safety cord got cut, and now I've been a full-time day trader for a year. I've been a day trader for almost 6 years, but last October that safety cord got cut, and I've been taking all of those lessons, all that experience, and trying to leverage it into doing day trading full time. We survived. So, yeah, $1 million. No, we didn't make $1 million in a year, but we held on. So, yes, we are definitely profitable, but it's been a slog. So there's been months where we almost hit the goal, the amount that I need to pay off the bills each month, and there's been months where we went over it. So the months that didn't quite cover us, we had to use the months that we went over it to cover those. I've only had one losing month, and that was in August, and that was a really crazy month. I made everything I needed to make, then I lost it all, then I made it all back, and then I lost it all, and then, damn. That was a hell of a month. So, my idea was, so I knew the end was coming in that career, and I had some savings, so I knew if I couldn't quite make it, I would have some savings to kind of make up the difference. And there was a couple of months where we had to do that, and then we were able to replenish it from the months that we won. And there was only one month that I lost in, and that was my damn fault. My fault, because there were a lot of bad lessons that kind of got ingrained in me, because I've been day trading while also working full time. And when you have that type of safety net, you can learn some really bad habits that'll kind of fuck you over time. One of those things being going over your stop loss without having much of a worry, because you're always like, well, I'm over my stop loss, that's okay, I can I'm gonna get paid this week and that'll make up for it. So, you know, even though I was trading and I was getting that skill set, I'll answer your questions in a few minutes. I don't know why is the chat not showing up on the screen here? Does that work? No? If I take off the feed and now show it. Why isn't the chat box working? That's interesting. It's all showing a blue box on the screen. I don't know if you see that as well, but that's the first time I've seen that. So I'm grateful for that time that I had to learn the different techniques, and I've tried different strategies over time, and then I finally got into something that actually will work long term. I've taken just about every course. Anybody that you could label out, list out as a name on YouTube, I've either watched their content or have taken their course, but there was only, and funny enough, the thing that actually works consistently, that also derives the most value out of the day, is something that I learned only within probably the last year and a half. And it was actually a viewer that showed me a technique that actually works for me. Now I've been streaming this stuff for ever since the channel's been doing these live streams, so a bit over 2 years. So you've seen that kind of growth and change over time, where I was trying different things, but also keeping to a main strategy, my main strategy was around Oliver Velez's course, but there's a lot of problems with it. We can go into that later. So utilizing everything that I learned across all the different gurus and people who are well known for this, plus the new information that I got, plus the stuff that just becomes inherent to you as you are a trader. You notice things that other people don't really point out in their courses, and things that work with your personality. If you combine all that stuff together, you get something that resembles your own strategy, and I've been using that for the last year, moving over to doing this full time. Monthly expenses. See, how much information should I actually give you people? Because that's not going to help you. I did mention it though, like when I first started. So, 6,000 a month. So that'd be the main goal. So I have to make that much every month to break even. Am I still applying for jobs? Well, no, I'm done with that shit. The last time I applied, I had an interview. See, this is, if I was able to, I'm gonna go down another tangent here if I start answering that question. One of the reasons why I went into day trading in the first place is because my career kind of stalled out. I knew that there wasn't going to be much growth opportunity for various reasons. And I saw day trading as a possibility. I had been, even though I've only been a day trader, well, I don't want to say only, but even though day trading makes up only for almost 6 years now of I guess doing it. I've been in the financial markets for a long period of time. Like, you know, I did back in the 2008 collapse. I also did swing trading. And I've, you know, even as a kid, like I'd see the news and I'd see, you know, charts. I would just follow companies. You know, I did a swing trading and investing thing for a really long time, but the day trading stuff was in the last almost 6 years now. When it hits January, that'll be 6 years. Fuck, what was I going with this? Oh, in April, I had a job that I applied for that I got into the second round of interviews, and I thought that thing went really well, and I actually went celebrating too early, and it didn't work out. I was really surprised. So I thought that thing was like a really good fucking fit. So that was the last one I applied to, and I applied to it because, you know, after you get laid off, you get unemployment, and you have to apply to keep those benefits, right? So that ended, and I thought I was gonna get one right at the end there. And I'd only accept it if it was something more than I would make in my previous job, because day trading actually makes quite a bit. So you have to be able, in order to get a regular job, you're going to have to get something that makes more than what you can do day trading. And now that's getting a lot tougher, especially now that we're having like a downturn in the economy. They're not paying as much as they used to during the hot years. So if you can't find something that does more than that, then why bother? Also, even if the income fluctuates quite a bit with day trading, I prefer to do this more than any other job. I'm tired of people's shit. I'm tired of the politics, the bullshit, virtue signaling. I was in the technology industry, and it didn't really feel like it used to. It really became, I don't really know how to explain it, just like a weird, there was a really weird culture change, and it didn't really sit well with me. I could go into it more, but really I don't want to derail myself, because it's about a celebration of being able to be a full-time day trader. And one of the reasons why I went into another reason why I went into doing day trading is that you're your own boss. You, in an ideal sense, it's scalable. So if you do have a really good month, you could use your extra cash to grow your account. You keep doing the exact same strategy. If you have a winning percentage rate and you just grow it over time, you scale out that way. It's not indefinite, but definitely for anyone who's not Warren Buffett or some multiple millionaire, your size is never going to be large enough to really move the market at all, so you do have that opportunity to scale out your wins. So yeah, we had months where we were under the amount that I needed, and then we've had months that we've gone over, and then we had to cover the previous months. And my skills are improving all the time. So that's another thing too. I definitely see light at the end of the tunnel. I know I've been doing this for a long time, but the only reason why I'm not hitting the goal on those months that I didn't quite hit it is because I had that personality issue with my stop losses, and that is something that I'm working on. That's one of the bad habits that I've been telling you about. If I was to have followed my stop losses in every single month that I've been trading full time, then we would be well over. We'd probably be making the same amount of money that I'd be making in the old day job. So I have to work on that part of the personality issue. And that's been the case for quite a while, but I haven't had a real excuse to work on it until, you know, that safety net was cut. So anyway, we're gonna get down to the last 5 minutes before this thing opens, and I haven't actually taken a look at what's going on here. So we're gonna start from scratch. Let's see here. So I usually play Tesla and Nvidia. So let's see, we have a swing high here. It looks like it hit it. Might go down today, or it might break through. I know that's covers all the bases kind of, but we're gonna see if it does a rejection here. And I haven't taken a look at the pre-market data, so this is we're just mapping out the swings. But it also it might get choppy today too. It could also has a low here that it's bounced off of multiple times, and it did hit its head on the resistance level here. So, you know, it could also chop along for a couple of days before it decides what to do. See, same thing with Nvidia. So Nvidia, we have a swing high here. This one looks like it's just going sideways, so we've had the rejection. Even the moving average is telling us that the long term is still up, but you kind of ignore this until we get closer to it, because it's just it's too long term for us to really give a shit about. But the shorter term moving average is kind of just sitting there. We have swing high, swing low. We did have a pullback here. Let's see what we got on the pre-market. So pre-market is still underneath of that resistance level, so we're gonna have to see if it comes up here and gets rejected, or if it breaks through. So right now, this is the it's forming the last 5 minute candle here. Let me go back down to 1 minute. Massive massive volume on that candle, trying to see if it can break through. So it'll be interesting if we can do that or not. Pulling back out here. So we're above the high of yesterday in Nvidia. We do have a new high here. Damn, my fucking my chat window's still fucked up. Why is that? Yeah, it just blew. Why? Why is that? Never happened before. So let's try not to blow up on our anniversary, huh? That sucks you celebrated early too. It would have been a good one. It would have been something I would have enjoyed doing. Even though my end goal is to be a full-time day trader and work off of it like that, I would have enjoyed doing that job, and I was really surprised. Usually, I don't usually get that far into the interview process only for it to not work out. I think somebody asked for a head pat, and I was off, so let me try that now. There we go. Head pats. Damn, I'm trying to figure out how to get my chat box back so we can actually get this stupid thing working again so it actually appears on stream. Okay, where's the damn... Shit, I might not be able to fix this in time. Motherfucker, why do you have to do that on my goddamn day? Chat settings. Copy the embedded chat. Chat box feed. Man, it's still showing up with blue. There he goes. Alright, so that works. That'll work for now. Alright, back to the thing. Alright, so what do we got here? So let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla looks like it's rejecting off of that same level area. We'll see what Tesla does. But I'm on NVIDIA right now. NVIDIA's in a really good spot. Keep the share size low until the first 5 minutes, and then increase, and then 15 minutes we can go full size if we want to. So NVIDIA has cleared the first minute candle. It's reaching up to the pre-market high. Gotta worry about any type of rejection here. So I'm only gonna take little scalps. Futures are still fucking around. Okay, looking for NVIDIA pullback. Retesting the first candle. Let's see if that holds, or if it completely dies off. Not looking too great. Gotta wait here for a second. But NVIDIA's in a pretty damn good spot. Now we're negative here. Let's see if it takes out my initial candle. It has not yet, but it is pulling in. Am I winning? We shall see. It's too early. Almost wiped out that candle. Now it has. Okay, got a flatten now. That's why we keep our share size low for the first 5 minutes. Interesting that it did that, though, because it is in a pretty strong position. I do see the futures dropping off. Let's see. I didn't actually check to see if there was any news this morning either. I should have done that. But there's so much shit to do in the morning. That's why I don't like streaming this shit. So we have ISM manufacturing and then Jolt's job openings in about 30 minutes, and so that could delay the price breakout. So we always want to check that. And I add that onto the spreadsheet too to see if there's a pattern with certain days that I lose, if there's a reason about it. what I think about Ubisoft. I haven't looked at. I've seen the drop because of the Star Wars Outlaws and also the Assassin's Creed game, but I haven't taken a look at their price levels. I know there's news, but you always want to look at the pricing levels and what the buys and sell volume are telling you, because there is a possibility that I could sweep a low and find a baseline that you can do a bounce off of. So that's what I look at. I don't really, in terms of, I don't look at company news, I look at what the charts tell me. The only news that I actually look at are what we call the red book or the red folder news, and those are things like job openings, Fed interest rates, manufacturing, GDP. Those are the ones that can move the markets on an individual day that you can time. But the news events or earnings, you can't really do the timing too well, because things are already going to be known before you can react on them. So if you're saying, oh, they're going to have good earnings because I'm seeing this and this and this, well, when it actually comes time, it might react in a completely different way than you're prepared for. But we can take a look at Ubisoft in a few minutes once I get into a comfortable spot. Right now, we're still trying to fill things out. So we're in the first 5 minutes. We don't really have much. I don't want to bet against Nvidia because we're on an upswing. Tesla's still inside of its first 5 minute candle. I'm going to set an alert to see if it breaks above or below. Getting a little bit of chop. We're only down 27. That's fine. That's nothing. We're trying to fill things out. It didn't work. I don't really trust Nvidia to the downside just because of the way that we've... the way that the pre-market and yesterday's exit was handled. We'll have to see if it does a lower low and then it stops. So I expect it to be right around here. Although, let me take a look at its 15 minute real quick. And it could pull back a little bit lower. It might get a little bit choppy, but I do think it's going to break out at some point today. Although the futures now is taking a damn dump. Okay, if Nvidia can clear this this red bar here, or it could ignite and do a reversal, that would be a really good long indication. We can try that. Let me take a look at Tesla now. Tesla's in the world of hurt. It's interesting. So it you can see that it hit right where the resistance line that I marked out right at the beginning of the stream. So actually I should have gone short here, so it actually broke down and then it went up and retested in a loss, so now we're at this lower level here. Tesla... something here, we can see a bounce possibly here. Might get a little tricky today, we'll see. Maybe you'll get to see me lose. Damn. So we were not prepared for this drop-off. But the thing is that the... Okay, I'm gonna get real... Okay, let's see if you get down here. Get ready to flatten if it gets negative on me here. You gotta clear the tail here, or I'm gonna flatten you. Better clear the tail, or I gotta flatten your ass. Clear the tail. You did. Make a lower low. Okay, so we're up 100 in Tesla right now. I'm not comfortable with the way things are going today. The thing is that we have a couple of pretty big news events. So if there is going to be a reversal, it's going to be in the next 20 minutes or so. So we're going to have to watch that. But we are having a pretty damn bad downside move, and I didn't really expect that. So we basically wiped out the last half hour a move yesterday. So they grabbed liquidity and they rolled it over instead of holding it as a support level. But we have to wait until after 10 o'clock East Coast time or 7 o'clock my time. So Nvidia has bounced off the 15-minute 20-period moving average. This is what I kind of look for a reset. So I'm gonna mark that down on my notes here as well. So this happened at 6:40. Damn. Wish we bet more to the downside, but I was not prepared. And believe it or not, it's also a possibility that we can do a complete reversal too. Where all that red gets removed from a bounce. Man, the chat window still's not working. Why isn't, I mean, it says it should, but it isn't showing anyone's stuff. Why'd it have to be today? Why am I messing with that at the same time I'm trying to trade? We heal in timber. So we got the reset in Nvidia. Tesla has a reset as well. Damn, that's quite the fucking candle. Shit. Okay, we have a low. Let's see if it creates a level here. I might have fucked myself. Let's see. Okay, so it is making a lower low. I'm gonna have to flatten. We're gonna be even Steven right now. Unless this thing bounces. Okay, so we have 3 tests here. So I'm looking for this thing to retrace up here. As the first level it needs to gain. Come on, baby. I was still a little bit early, but I am seeing the support line being drawn, and it's at the place where we're expecting some type of support to be formed. Now it's a matter of us getting paid on this or getting stopped out. Damn, look at the futures just dump. Look at that shit. Definitely timber. So this is kind of a risky, unorthodox thing to be betting to the upside where everything's going down. But I am seeing a support point, but I might be a little bit early on it. Because it hasn't cleared. It almost did. So it broke down to the downside, looking for a retracement, possible pullback again, and then we'll see if it can get up back here. You know, we still have the news story in about 15 minutes. Come on, baby. Alright, so we took out one order. We're positive in Nvidia now. Let's see if this thing can keep running. So at least to this area here is where I'm projecting. Still in this accumulation phase here. Looking for a bounce up. Come on, bitch. Okay, got that one. Let's see you get another one here. And then we're gonna have to wait for a reset to see what we want to do here. Things aren't really making a lot of sense to me yet. So that's why I've kept it kind of a small size here, in addition to me streaming. So you can see what the overall technique was there. Alright, so we have a low form. I'm gonna remove this. Doesn't make any sense anymore. So we have swing high, swing low, and we also have a really defined resistance point here. Let's see. Could look for a retracement here. Although Tesla's already done its projected move, like I take a look at the average shear range of a stock and I map it out, it's already gone as far as I would expect. It hasn't gone 100% of its range, but when I look at a stock to play and see if it has gas to one side or another, I take a look at the ATR and it's already at 78%, so I target 70, but we're a little bit too far. It could still play with inside of this range, so we're looking for that. Okay, NVIDIA again. Let's see if it comes back down here and does another bounce. I'll feel a lot better once the news reports are out. Let's see. While this thing's fucking about, let's see if I can get the damn chat window working. Display comments from all platforms. Copy. Okay, let's try this again. Can you work? You are not working. What the fuck is going on here? That sucks. Oh well, you can see it from either YouTube or Twitch if you're on there, but for some reason my... Okay, let me try this one. Let me try a different... Why is it still showing a blue screen? Test, test. PT. Pity. It's still not showing up. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, we're still inside of this. It didn't gain as level. See where it touched? Exactly where I drew that line. So that was the level it should have held. It did not. NVIDIA still has room to the downside here if it's gonna go that far. Oh wow. Man, I was not prepared for a downside move like that today. I thought it'd be a little bit more choppy, but I did not have that play set up in my head. Okay, so we're gonna see this. Yeah, I could get fucked here. Let's see what happens. We're making a new low. It's either going to be a new low or it's going to be a liquidity grab. Let's see what happens. You gotta break through low here, man, or I gotta flatten you. No bullshit. Man, the futures are just... Man, I did not have that on my bingo list. I knew they were coming up against resistance, but I didn't think it was going to be this harsh of a drop-off, so let's see what happens here. Okay, grab that order, please. Thank you. Let's get down to target, which is here. Alright, gotta flatten you. You didn't make any lower low. So we had to sacrifice 30 bucks on that one. Let's see if it comes back up here, retests and fails. If it fails, I'll go short again. Target's still being down here, so it is breaking up above here. Let's see what happens. Has to gain and hold. Looks like it is doing that. Now I kind of wonder how I would have done if I wasn't trying to stream and fuck around with things at the same time. So this is a really good example of why I don't stream every day anymore, because I have to actually pay 100% attention and kind of gauge things without trying to focus on too much. Okay, so there's a rejection here, pretty harsh one. Let's see if this works out. Now, ideally, you'd be broken below here before I would have gotten in, because this is just a tail bar. It can still reverse. It would need to be taken out and hasn't yet, so this might be a loss for me. Let's see. See if we can break below this candle here and keep moving down. We have about 10 minutes before the news events are released, and then we should see either we should see a reaction at some point. Okay, let's see if you do a retest of this low here. So you came up, you got rejected. I should have gotten pretty heavy size here, but I waited for that 5-minute thing. One down and broke through the level that was made yesterday towards the end of the day. Retested it, failed. Alright, it's hesitating. Let's see if it breaks. I'm gonna put an alert here. Okay, so let's see if it actually gains this. If it gains this, then the next step is up here. Wow, this shit is just... Alright, what are you gonna do here, buddy? That was a little bit anticipatory. This might go against me. Yeah, it is. So that was a really light size anyway. But I don't like to lose. It has to break this low. Still got 10 minutes before the red folder events are done. If you go to forexfactory.com and look at the calendar, that tells you where the events are, and that... I gotta get out of that, it's not doing shit. So I use the forexfactory.com calendar. I'm gonna start looking for a bounce on Tesla soon. Let's see what we look like here. Getting close to possible bounce point. Around the 255 level? 255.50? Maybe? Let's take a look. Obviously that's going against the direction, the primary direction, but you know, if you're too far away, if you're too far that direction, then you're gonna look for some type of bounce play. Alright, so it got rejected here. Let's hope that there's not a complete reversal candle. Let's hope it goes down a little bit further. It hasn't hit target yet, so I'm still hoping that it goes down to target before it does a follow-through, or a follow-through reversal. Damn. Come on, baby. Get your ass down here, bitch. Not a typical day. If we get too close to 7 o'clock or 10 o'clock, then... Damn it. Alright, so it looks like it made that low. It reversed. We took a loss on that one. It looks like it's accumulating here. See what we got. I think I'm gonna chop myself out doing this way. Because this could be a... Could be an accumulation point, but accumulation can always fail too. We're currently down in Nvidia and we're up on Tesla. But we're broken even today because we didn't get that breakdown, that breakthrough to the downside when we went short. And now it's forming this accumulation pattern here. I probably should have not gone that heavy of size here because it hasn't proven itself. So that's going to be a mistake on my part. There we go. Shit. Alright. Let me take a look at my broker because we're down now. Might get a loss today. Let's see. See where we're at. Yeah, we're down pretty good. So what I should have done is I should have waited for this thing to hold. It doesn't look like it wants to go down any further, even though our target is right there. It doesn't necessarily have to hit target. Let's wait for 5 minutes here. Better get this on a higher time frame. So if I lose, gotta make sure that we take that stop. We got 4 minutes left. Futures are going into a support point. You can see that line that I've drawn out quite a while back. Okay, if I lose this one, this is probably going to be the end of my day. So let's see. Quite the way to ring in a 1-year anniversary, huh? Okay, pull back just a little bit, baby. You got 3 minutes left, so let's see if this is what happens here. So if it holds this, the next pattern is going to be up here, then we're going to have to see what happens. But we're obviously against the trend doing this, so it's a little bit dangerous. The futures that are bouncing off the logical support point, we can see that here with the blue line. Things are going to get a little bit slow for the next 3 minutes, and then probably right at the 3-minute mark, it's going to explode one way or another. Okay, it's going against the grain here. Needs to hold that level. And it hasn't yet. Might take a loss here today. shit. Okay. Come on, bitch. Okay, we got 1 minute left. If we don't see like an explosion here, then we're kind of fucked. I'm kind of betting on it, doing a retracement up here. We already got the low, then we got the lower low, then we got this, but it needs to clear this bar. Kind of got in a little bit too early. But we need this thing to hold. Otherwise, we're donezo. One minute. Giving it up, huh? There it is. Shit. Let's see if it... Okay, so that was a wipeout of liquidity. There's a reversal. Alright, let's see which way is the fake. Which is the AB movement. So it's going up against the trend from the entire day. Okay, now we're positive in NVIDIA. Let's see which way it wants to go here. So it's probably gonna pull back. We gotta see this thing hold the level here. Maybe we should be a little bit more aggressive in taking profits just so we can lower this deficit we're in. We're positive now for the day. It's gotta hold this line. If it doesn't hold this line, all hope is lost. So the numbers are out. Let me take a look. Okay, manufacturing is mostly forecast. Job openings are up? What the fuck? How's that possible? Oh, openings are... Yeah, openings. Okay, that's fine. Because that means, fuck, hold on a second. If you don't hold this, I gotta flatten you out, man. Yeah, come on, bitch. Okay, we need this candle to hold above that level, otherwise I gotta flatten this thing here. Couldn't. I'm not ready to flatten it yet. It has to break below that bar. And it did. Yeah, alright. It can still bounce up, but I had to get rid of some of that loss there. Shit. I was hoping that was a reversal there, but it didn't work out. We'll have to see if it can actually gain this line, otherwise it's gonna roll over still. It's still working its way out. So let me actually take a look at what the news is saying here. So, job openings have increased from the forecast. And manufacturing is mostly... It's down a little bit than what was forecasted, but not that much. Okay. Hasn't lost the level. Gotta wait here for a minute. Obviously the trend is down. But with a news day like that, you gotta watch out for reversals, and I was trying to play that one. I probably should have been heavier on getting out, because we could have been profitable in NVIDIA, but I let it go down too far when I still had some pretty good share size on it. I wasn't expecting it to, or I was kind of betting on it holding, and that didn't work out. We got a brief glimpse into happiness before they swept it all away. Your internet sucks? Yeah, that sucks. Is that with your roommate still? Sorry, I'm still in the middle of battle, so I'm not watching chat all that much. I'm trying to narrate while I'm trying to do trading, but it's good to see you, A-Carpet. It's definitely been a while. Okay, hasn't lost that level yet. Still sweeping. That might have been an incorrect move, but it's still bouncing about. There we go. Okay, now we need to gain that level. And I'm sure a few hours from now we'll kind of laugh that, oh, you tried to play this bounce, it actually went down, so that could also happen. Okay, so we're gonna gain this level maybe? Let's see, we have to close above it and then kind of retest it and then move higher. You're a gem of a human. Don't call me a gem of a human, I'm a gem of a dragon. Why did you insult me? Needs to gain. Didn't close above, so this is a little bit of worry. Get ready to flatten. Target would be up here. Now if it completely crashes below this after all these bottoming tails, then it's probably gonna go hit the target. We're getting our asses kicked getting in this chop, so might have to call it good. A lot of the momentum has been lost. There we go. God damn it. We're losing too much in this chop. I don't think I can make it back from any type of move here. Still below the stop loss, but it's just really messy for me right now. Because our win in Tesla is working out, or had worked out. But in order for us to actually get profitable again, to get past this point, we have to have a gain and then a move all the way up here. Doesn't look like it wants to do that. It's still playing with the support area. Let me move over to NVIDIA. Alright, what are you gonna do, man? So that's red, take out. No, it didn't close. Getting feisty. Okay, lower low or not? This is it. Still got the tail of that previous. Didn't do it. Did not break the low. You got a few minutes to show yourself or I'm fucked. If it can make a new low, we're okay. If not, we are pretty much dead for the day. Not making a new low yet, but once it lost here, I bet to the downside. There's still this tail, but that's not where the, I guess you could have moved it down. I might have ridden that route wrong. Let's see here. If it wipes out this candle, I'm gonna have to flatten. Reversal or not? Come on, man. Hard to get the levels quite right sometimes, because you do have this as a low, so maybe I should do it here. So we're still kind of in the middle of this. So this is the swing low, and then the new swing high is up here. I'm gonna have to adjust. So we need this thing to break. I haven't stopped myself out yet, but that's not looking good. Needs to break below. That's what we needed. Alright, keep going, bitch. Okay, took out half. Be lucky to just break even in this name today. Yeah, sorry, not sure why the chat window's not working. Something to work on at the end of the stream. So we did get that lower low. Nvidia has not hit target yet. Nvidia did hit target right now, but I want to see this candle complete. So we were positive again for the day. Let's see if we can get down to 119. Alright, let's come on, bitch. Let's get down to 119 here. Alright, so we got all the money back on Nvidia and we still have what we have on Tesla. Kind of a tricky day. I was expecting to bounce. I didn't really anticipate what happened. But we're positive for the day. We're up, let's see, probably after commissions. Yeah, we're under $100 right now. But you saw how I kept my cool, even trying to manage all that shit. And made it positive. So you saw how, I mean, we're getting close to my stop loss there, but as soon as it didn't hold that level, I went short full size, covered half, then entered the half again until it hit target. Now we've hit target on everything, so now we're gonna have to scalp the rest of the day because the biggest movements are gone. Killjoy also caught the dump. Yeah. I didn't expect it to dump that hard today. I thought it was going to be either breaking above or an inside bar day, but this is a pretty damn hard rejection. I could definitely see the rejection in Tesla, because it's right up against there, but Nvidia is not really near anything. I really am bummed about missing that Tesla dump, because that was right against the level. Probably if I wasn't streaming, I might have seen it and done it a little bit better, but fuck it. We're positive. There's always going to be another trading day. And this is a really good example of how to manage emotions while all that shit is happening. So, you can see how, you can see my expertise in this shit. If we do anything else, it's gonna have to be a scalp. Could play around here. I'll let it go against me a little bit. So no major, no more major entries for the day. Now it's gonna be scalping for pennies. So unfortunately, we're gonna start the month off with a really tiny gain. Wish my fucking chat window was working. I can read it from my streaming software. but I can't, it's not showing up on the monitor for this broadcast monitor. Not you blaming stream, what did we do? Stop making excuses for yourself. Is that what you're telling me? So this is either gonna be failed accumulation. Yeah, fuck. Got in too early on this. Should probably wait for a 15-minute bounce or a 5-minute bounce instead of trying to play these 1-minute no-nothing candles. There's definitely levels to retrace from here, though. We'll just see where it goes. It's gonna make a new low from here, huh? And then be back to where I was before. This is 118.74. Alright, gotta cut it. Shit. Okay, well, we're negative again, because I did not play that right. So this is not... Let me clean up the chart here a little bit. Okay, you have the ultimate swing high here. You got a swing here. And you have a low that got broken, and there's no other level to work from right now. You have to wait to see what this does. So 118 coming up here. So one good trade will get us back to positive, but after that I'm probably gonna stop trading because all the good moves are done, and unfortunately we weren't able to capitalize on them today. So the rest of the day is probably just gonna be sharpshooting, scalps. Everything is also hit range, so my target has already made it. Man, I'm surprised that futures just died. Not even... I mean, there was some bouncing here, but this thing just fucking dumped. I'm gonna go onto a higher time frame here. Wow. Alrighty. Well, that's why you gotta pay attention to the chart. Still no level. Possible one here. Let's see what happens. Probably wants to go to 118 before it wants to bounce, just as that psychological number. Is that against anything interesting? It's right around yesterday's low. But it could be a bar takeout too. You almost longed Rivian? I don't see any long here. I guess here is a possible accumulation point, so you could have gone... I suppose you could have done this. And then you would have to watch bar by bar to see if you got taken out, so this could have been like an accumulation point for a bounce, like especially this candle here. And then it sold off, but definitely... It's doing the same thing as everyone else today, so I can... I'm not gonna say too much negative out of that because I also tried doing something like that with NVIDIA, and obviously that, in retrospect, looks like complete shit, but I didn't expect it to bounce that bad today. Sorry, not bounce, jump that hard today. Okay, possible level here. Let's see what happens. I wanted to get to 118. So I think we're just gonna focus on Tesla today, or sorry, in NVIDIA today, and leave Tesla alone, because that's where I'm making my... Oh, actually, hold on a second. Tesla is at its 200 period moving average on the 15 minutes, so that's pretty strong bounce point. Wait. Damn, that is so crazy, that NVIDIA dump. I did think that there was gonna be a support level there, but it didn't happen. Now, I'm gonna leave Tesla alone because that's our main gainer, so that's the profit that I'm not gonna let slip. And they do these fucking trick outs here, so we have a possible accumulation point. You're sitting on your hands until they're blue. Quite the dump today. With a data like today, you're gonna have to anticipate more movement to the downside because we just lost a support level and we did not gain that higher level that that we needed to do to see if the market was gonna get any higher. It's about time for bears to win because bears they've been getting their asses kicked for a couple of years now. Let's see if there's going to be enough negatives out there that finally get the market to dump. Because now we've just made a lower low and held that. So we'll see. It has to break through this next level down here, and then we'll we can call it. So we've broken up out of the accumulation point. I might come back down here and I'll add, but I need to see it come back up here. Let's take a look. And this is on 1 minute bullshit candles. Alright, so came back in. So it did test and retest, so it broke down below, created that new low, retested, broke out of the accumulation zone, setting up. But we'll see. I'm gonna have to have a tight leash on this motherfucker. Okay. Okay. So probably right around where it lost, and then we're gonna have to see if it actually gains it. If it doesn't gain it, the next step is for it to replay this pattern of bouncing off of here and then retesting until it breaks through. I'm hoping it goes up just a little bit more. Don't die here. You already have such a nice tail bouncing off of that accumulation zone. Ignore the moving average, it's bullshit. Stop playing with it. Don't make me a liar. Sometimes it does affect things, and other times it doesn't. It's good for a trend line, but you know, it's not going to tell you the levels where things are going to possibly bounce from or hold. Let's see what we got. Right now, my balls are blue. Okay, you need to get above this here. I'm gonna flatten you. That's quite the pullback, but it's still within the... Alright, I'm gonna have to get rid of you here. So come back in a little bit. Five minutes before this 15-minute candle's done. $52, $53, $54, $55, $56, $57, $58, $59. Where are you gonna spawn? Right there? You gonna die on me? Still in the accumulation zone, so let's see what you got for me. Can you break out? Nope. Damn it! Okay. So we're coming back down to retest this level. Let me redraw this. Alright. Still in it until I either hit my stop loss or I get back to break even in NVIDIA, because I've already spent way too much time and we've kind of lost the initiative for the day. Okay, retesting the level. Let's see if it... Okay, it comes in. Do not break the low of this, otherwise it's gonna have to reset the clock here. Now you broke the low, so now you're gonna have to reset the clock. Damn. Now we're past 118. So we've gone a full hour of it just dumping. Oh, I really wish I played things differently. So now you're gonna have to completely reverse this candle in order for me to go long-term long on you. Might be able to scalp a little bit if it doesn't break the tail bar, but now you're getting a little bit dangerous. Damn fuck shit. Holy fuck, look at this. 250. Still fucking around with the damn chat box. Can't figure out what the hell's going on. Why I just decided to die today. Test. Not working. Fix your shit. Yeah, let's see if there's a possible level here. Still overdue for a bounce. This thing's sold off non-stop for an hour and a half. Jesus Christ. Working yet? Boobar. Well, the prevailing move is down, but I don't want to go in lower when it's already really extended like this, so I'm trying to look for some type of micro bounce that I can play along off of. This would have been a good short, but it happened really quickly. Didn't react fast enough on that one. Ah, shit. Come on, asshole. Alright, cool beans. Cool beans, motherfuckers. Alright, shitheads. Not you, talking about market participants. Although you are also market participants, so I guess you're also shitheads, sorry. Alright, so I'm looking for a retracement up here. I had a large size on this candle takeout, and now I'm holding on to this little bit here to see what I can make with extra profits. What's wrong with just writing it down? it's been selling off for so long that the probability of a bounce is going to be higher every time it gets lower. The probability of a bounce gets higher, especially since as it's coming down from the high to the low, all of these are support points, and so it has to eat support, 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 support. Eventually, it's going to find a place where it's going to stop. Minus a market crash, which this is not, so it's not in a typical environment. So at some point, it's going to hit support. It looks like we found a little bit of something, but I'm going to have my flatten at the ready if it doesn't work out. So we're definitely positive for good today. Made money in Nvidia and Tesla. So I'm looking for the support to hold or not hold. Got a little bit of share size left. Well, if the chat box isn't working, I'm going to remove it and show the price ladder. This line here is my entry. I'm looking for this accumulation to actually work. It's been selling off non-stop for an hour and a half, so, you know, at some point, it's going to bounce. There's going to be buyers stepping in, so it looks like around 117 for Nvidia might be a possibility. It's going to be... See, this holds here. About to get flattened out. Now we need a clearing bar. If it clears this might be a really good long. Blammo, okay. Oh, I didn't wait till it stayed, but let's see here. Let's get up, baby, get up, baby, get up, baby, get up, baby, 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 baby. Sorry, I say a bunch of weird shit, this is why. You should hear the weird shit that I say when I'm talking to my stock, offline. Definitely a difficult day just because I was looking at things the wrong way. I don't like looking at things from the downside when it's coming from above like that. Tesla was more obvious, but Nvidia was not. Alright, so we're up $200, but it's been an hour and a half, so that kind of sucks. I can typically do a lot more than that. Because you're not doing this for 8 hours a day. You have like a very specific window where you make your money. So you can't say, oh, you're making $200 an hour. No, you're not, because most of the day is just going to be chop. I suppose if you're really fast or have some type of edge, you might be able to play in that chop, but usually it's just garbage. Alright, let's see if we can get above here. Still looking for that retracement up to that area that it dropped off from. Fuck it. Alright. Alright, where are we at today? Let me refresh. Yeah, we're not quite at 200 because we have commission fees. Well, not commissions, but the transaction fees that everyone has to pay. There's a man at 115.5 on the 15-minute if it keeps dying. Let's take a look. So if we take a look at the daily time frame, there's definitely, that would have to go down pretty far, but yeah, you're right, because they did retest that area multiple times, so it's possible that it can break through a little bit, but that it will sop up liquidity and then jump, but I don't think it's going to hit there today. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a bottom bounce. Today was a really strong pullback. Alright, so we are going to have gains today, but you saw how I navigated that whole bullshit. So even if I'm wrong, being able to look at the chart and kind of feeling it out, I did lose a couple of bounces there, but the overall approach was correct because we waited for the retests of those. Some of my entries were a little bit early before our candle got cleared, so I could have done a little bit better on that. So now there's no danger of taking a loss today. Now we just need a scalp. We're very much in the green on Nvidia and on Tesla. Speaking of Tesla, let's take a look at it again. My god. Yeah, Tesla was an excellent short because it was totally choreographed, telegraphed. Right here, I've had that line. Damn it, I fucking set this line up as I was talking about my damn story. I should have seen that, and I should have entered short right there. So, that was a big boo-boo on my part. Decided to play Nvidia to the upside. I had a real... So, to be honest, Nvidia had a really excellent starting position, but the whole market dumped, so it kind of just blunted any positive momentum on there. But this is an excellent start. Then you have to reset expectations in Nvidia after today. So there you go. Now I hit the, it retested the level that I had set there. Might be able to go a little bit short if it overshoots and get a little bit of a scalp. I'm just going for really small scalps at this point. I'm not gonna lose my, my gains again. So it sold off for an hour, and then it did one more little sweep, and now it's reversing. Well, hopefully the rest of you are doing well if you're playing it. Should have done things differently today, but whatever. Playing League, so even if I win, I lose. Damn, why is my chat windows not working? Very tiny game day, not happy about it, but we'll take it. It's good to start off the month with a win. But there was a period of time where it looked like we were gonna hit our stop loss. It was pretty bad. But I think that's also a really good example of managing things. My legend grows. Although it's been a while since we've had a loss on stream. The last month I did really well. I had a 85% win rate, so that's better than average. Usually I have a 70% win rate. But I know what my win rate is. The last problem is just that stop loss shit that I'm still working on. Because once I get that out of the way, if I can get that psychological problem out of the way, then we'll be golden, and then we can achieve everything we want to achieve from this activity. But if you're doing it the wrong way for 5 years, it takes some time to unfuck your brain. Probably a bad short, but let's see. It didn't close here. It really needed to close there if we were going to get anywhere with it, so I fucked up on that one. Let's see where this thing closes itself. Kind of wanted to pull back a little bit. It's still in that possible failure zone that we can watch, but let's see. We do have a strong 15-minute candle out of this. We're only looking for scalps, so if you give me a couple of bucks here, I won't be mad. Okay. Here, give me some money. That was pathetic, but I didn't want a reversal here. Let's see what we got. Alright. One step closer. See what Tesla's doing. Tesla's same thing. Trying to regain that level. Alright, what about anything else? I know somebody was asking about, Ubisoft. And that is... Oh. UBS FY? Let's see. Oh shit, I can't play that. What the fuck is this? This is not a day tradable stock. It's actually going up today though, but the volume is just so light that really tough to play it. But if you aggregate this on a higher time frame, you have a low here. What you want to do is you want to see it retest this $2 range, and if it can bounce off of it again, then you're looking to target the swing high, which would be up here, this 390. What you want to do, you want to wait, and if it comes back here and it bounces, then you're looking for this. And it has a couple of gaps to fill too. And it probably might. There may be a possibility that it'll bounce after some of the, people forget some of the bad news and it gets out of the limelight, but, you know, you don't want to, it might coincide with that, but obviously you have to watch price action because that trumps everything, despite what people's feelings of things are. But from a technical standpoint, I want to see it bounce off of the $2 level and then go up to 3.9 if it holds. So you always have your stop loss there in case you're wrong, because that can happen too. You can have an accumulation that fails and then it just dumps lower, but if you're going to make an entry, then you want to have a retest to put your mind at ease that it could possibly bounce and do a retrace. So we're coming up to that point where it had an aggregation, this buying spot, this accumulation area that failed. Looks really strong on the 5-minute because it already swept here. Well, let's see if we can get another quick bounce off of this. Alright, let me go down to 1 minute. Just looking for a couple of bucks. We're done doing our big moves for the day, because now we're just in this shitty... the volume's gonna steadily drop over the next hour. Might pick up just a little bit during European market close, but the major moves of the stocks are done today. The ones that you can anticipate. There could always be an afternoon rally that just flies all the way back up here, but you don't want to be spending all your day watching these charts because you're going to get tired and you're going to make dumb decisions and see shit that isn't actually there because your brain doesn't work. Alright, doing a little pullback here. But like I said, the main play would have been to short Tesla because I was at a perfect spot to do so. But I was looking at Nvidia instead. But in another reality, I would have caught it. Alright, let's take a look at some other shit out here. What about Coinbase? I wonder how Bitcoin's doing today. Let me see. Bitcoin down almost 2%. MSTR. Oh, SMCI, I think it did a split. Reverse split, right? Oop. SMCI. Wow, that's crazy. 10 to 1. Crazy. What a reverse. Well, now there's no reason to pay attention to this stock anymore. Man, when it was up at that $700 to $800 level, that thing moved crazy. Just one bar could make or lose you a couple $100. Not the biddies. Bitcoin's held up extremely well. It had a flush down to the mid-50s and then went right back up, and we're really close to, I think we're around 8% off the all-time high. A lot of people are anticipating, because of the halving event, that will blow off the all-time high by the end of the year. So we'll see. Give me $10. Okay. Now where am I at? I need $2 more and then we'll wrap it up here. And then I'll probably be doing Fallout later this afternoon. But we've overstayed our welcome in the market today. We made what we could. We had to reverse quite a bit of a loss, because I took an accumulation point as a long that failed. Okay, let's see if it tests this one more time. Then I can get a quick scalp and then we're done. Touch my fucking order, you whore. I put my thing out there for you to touch, and you're not touching my thingy. God, don't you hate it when that happens? Fuck. Untouched thingy. What a tragedy. Alright, so we're gonna have to look elsewhere. But you saw the shitty thing about a limit order. It touched my... Or... What is the low of this candle? So basically touched my order, didn't hit it, and then it reversed. It fucking sucks. But that would have been our last bit of cash right there. Could have market smashed that. So we're having our second bounce here. Okay, let's see if it pulls back here. That might be another option. If not, we're gonna have to look for a quick short scalp up here again. Just need a couple of bucks and then we'll close it. Anyway, things are starting to slow down, so if anybody has any questions, I'll answer them. Working on the chat windows in the background here. Alright. We have the channels. Let's see. Can we get the chat windows up again? Okay, embed chat, we copy. Please tell me that works. Yeah, there we go. Fucking finally. Only took the entire stream to get that working again. Why did it only display my Twitch one, though? It should have also shown my, copy from YouTube. Connection in error state. I see. Why is my shit in error? That's gonna make things really annoying. Alright, still looking for $2. Let's see if we can get it here. Fuck. Shit. Well, now I'm gonna have to work again. They haven't broken the low of that yet. Getting there. Looking at the 15-minute chart, this should be a shoe-in for a move higher. Let's hold this for a second. Oh man, god damn it, you're a little bitch. You gonna fail again? I should have taken a stop from this one already. That was bad timing. This is why you put a small size, because now it can fluctuate pretty big within candles. Don't do this. God damn it, you're a motherfucker. Get ready to flatten. You can see how it's playing in that zone here. This is what happens when shit gets choppy. Get really big candles, multiple directions. Get ready to flatten here. Yeah, fuck. Ugh. Still positive, but shit. Now we're at 150 instead of the 200 we want to be in. Damn, I thought for sure that'd be a shoe-in for, bounce. So we got 15-minute. I'm gonna switch to a 15-minute level here. Go purple. And the swing high is up here, but I can also target within the bar itself. Alright, going back to testing YouTube. There we go, that worked. Yeah! Okay, chat box is back. Okay, so how are we doing the level here? So we got the swing high here, swing low here, kind of in the middle. Yeah, we are way past when I wanted to get out. But the maximum time I have on myself for trading is 30 more minutes. After 30 more minutes is 8:30 time frame. Or I guess it's 11:30 East. That's the end of the trading day. Is it though? It is. Sometimes if I take a nap and I come back, I might jump in at noon, what they call power hour. That's usually when people get back from lunch and there's more activity. Although most of this stuff is done automated-wise, but the big money, the non-bullshit movements, and there's usually somebody watching it. Alright, so it's retesting this 15-minute level here. We want to see a tail. Although it could completely sell off all of this too, and that'd be really crazy. Not looking good. Yeah, I can see your comment now on the window falling upward, so we know that's working. Ah, I wish it didn't fuck up today. So I was messing with that too while I was trying to trade. That's the first time that's ever happened, this disconnect from the chat. Damn. Really does look like a beautiful downside run, but we didn't capitalize on it. I mean, there was just so much support from what happened yesterday, and then it just cut through all of it like butter. Pretty insane. And now I'm not even looking at it to the short side, even though it's... would have been great to write it short from here. I'm just off sides today. Okay, if there's gonna be a bounce at all, it's gonna be around here. This is the 1 minute level. I was hoping that it would hold the 15, but it didn't. And we got fucked on that drop off. Okay, here we go. Well, if it actually kills all of this, then we might actually see Killjoy's 115. So we made a new low now, so this is all fucked now. Until proven otherwise. Man, if we get to that 115 today, that's really quite a bit of a drop. That's like a... well outside of its normal moving range. I'm thinking that we get there tomorrow, but not today. But set your alerts for that point, of course, in case I'm wrong. And now we have no level of support, it just got broken through, unless this is the lower low before the real bounce happens. But we missed out on that whole drop. I'm just way too psychologically in the wrong spot today. I'm looking for bounces when this thing's just deciding to just completely fell off. You hate your paper hands. What happened? It takes a while to learn that, too. And actually, I had worse paper hands when all I was doing... When I used to just pay attention to the moving average and the bars in relation to the moving average, I had real paper hands, because every time I got close to it, I'd exit out rather than paying attention to the price levels. So that's something I had to work on. Wow. Amazing sell-off today. Son of a bitch. It's a good thing that we have any cash today. It's actually turned out to be a pretty important day. I wish I was on the right side of it. I mean, Tesla retraced and failed here. So now it's gonna have to... I'll have to find some other place. Maybe this gap. This gap could be a level. A little hard to gauge it, but this could be one right here. So basically, actually, let me do this. So basically, the bottom of this candle here, this would be... It already filled in the gap to the downside here. It was coming up with resistance, it kept bouncing up against it, and then it broke through, so now this is the new level. So this is where it would need to go if it's going to continue to go to the downside. It is in a localized uptrend, but we gotta keep in mind where the levels are on this. And Nvidia, I would have expected to move a little bit higher than where it went, but now we have a new swing here. Kind of an awkward situation. We have a little mini gap. Yeah, 115 seems right, but the candle itself is saying 116.50. But it's probably gonna... Obviously, nothing's perfect, so it probably will get down to this area before it bounce. So let me mark that off. Man, we are pretty close to that point. If we get down here, you know, it might be worth staying online until we see that. You were short 252.90, and you got out 252.30. So you're short at 252.90. Oh, I see. So you got in as a break of a level here. You know, that wasn't bad. I mean... It already formed... It already, I think you did good, actually. I don't know why you're pissed off at yourself. You're saving yourself, this retracement thing that's happening right now. Unless you're talking about back here. Because that could have been... So it depends. So it broke it twice. Okay, so I see what you mean. But you don't know where the support's coming in. I mean, because this could have happened back here. But there was no abrupt stop. There was no abrupt stop like something like this. Like a candle close that didn't go any lower. This could have been a concern. 30 might have been a little bit too early, but I wouldn't beat yourself up on it. You entered at 8 a.m. Oh, 252.90 up here. Okay. Kind of a interesting entry. Because it didn't... It's a little bit anticipatory. You would have had to be a little bit uncomfortable. It didn't take out the top, so you'd still be in it if that was your entry or your stop. Then you finally got the follow through, but you got stopped out. You stopped yourself out. I see. 252. No wait, 252.30. So you did profit. 252.30. Well, this is getting close to the support point, so until this thing actually happens, I mean, I guess I can see... Yeah, alright. It's a valid reason, I guess. I do that sometimes too, when it gets close to a point that's already balanced or it already gained it. You want to close off the position because you don't know if this is going to happen. Now I see what you're talking about. Man, still no fucking damn it. Fuck. We're getting to another accumulation point possibly here. Get ready to, top your ass out if this is wrong. So either I come out of here with $100, or I lose 50, because I am not gonna play this shit all day. Looks like it's gonna break the low of this candle. It's not holding it. Fuck. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna call it good then. I was trying to get up to 200 and I couldn't, so now I'm gonna take that 100. Damn, look at that move. Holy shit. Now we're at... Okay, hold on a second now. Now we're at the support point. Damn, this thing is really going out. So now... Now we're at the level that it gained when that gap happened, that gap down. Should have waited. Let's see how this thing closes up here. Might be one more shot at it. But I gotta be really careful now, because if I fuck up one more time, then I'm not gonna have any gains left. This was a fuck up. This was looking like it was something in my hole, but I guess it should have exploded higher if that was the case. That was kind of a bad move on my part. Let's see if this finally holds, because this is the on the daily time frame. This is the body that got us above a gap down. Hi, King Philip. Well, we're positive because of our win in Tesla, but the Nvidia almost hit us on our stop loss today. And then at one point I missed a bounce because I didn't get into it fast enough. Okay, let's see if we get a pullback. Need a pullback and retest from this point. May not get it. If I miss this, then I'm just gonna call it good at 100. So they fucking flushed me out here, and then this was the this is the true bounce area that I had on my damn chart, and I wasn't paying attention to it. I was looking up here, so that's the fuck up. What's Tesla doing? $82. Okay, so we won one, lost this other one. Alright, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna call it good. I'm already down below what I wanted to come back home with, so I'm only gonna have fucking $40 now. I might play this a little bit later in the day, but missed my bounce here, got flushed out, lost on Tesla just a second ago. Man, this son of a bitch. Should've just called it good when I was almost at 200. This today is kind of messed up for me. Okay, what are you gonna do here? Let me take a look at the 15 minute just in case I'm missing something. So it came back down. It's retesting where the 15-minute bounce point was. Yeah, if you hit this up here, then we're back to where we started. If not, if you sweep here and grab this and then move higher, that's also good. Alright, so I'm at the same fucking place I was before. And I missed the bottom bounce on NVIDIA. Look at that shit. I was expecting a retracement, but it just fucking went. So now we've regained this level. Gotta remember, I still have an order on Tesla if it does decide to come back down here one more time. But that might be a little bit too much. I gotta remove that. Pretty ugly trading from my standpoint today. Not great. See if it holds this or loses it. I wanted to see a retracement down here before a bounce up, but we may not get it. It's already sold off so bad today. Get ready to cancel. Alright. think I'll play a bottom bounce instead of a short. Okay, come back down here, baby. Probably won't, but we'll see. Bloomberg terminal? Yeah, I don't have enough money to rent that. You want the FNV stock? Oh, Fallout New Vegas. See, acronyms, man, acronyms. Too many fucking acronyms. What's your opinion on NVIDIA? So I was playing NVIDIA today. I actually thought I was gonna do a breakout to the upside, but the entire market dumped, so kind of got on the wrong side of things. We're only up $100 right now. But I was playing the wrong way this morning. I should have shorted Tesla, but that didn't happen. Right now, what we're looking for in NVIDIA is probably a bounce tomorrow. It'll probably pull back in a little bit more, and then there's probably going to be a good bounce around the 115 area tomorrow. There is a little bit of a bounce happening right now, but it's likely going to sell off either overnight or kind of grind down during the day. It'll probably play down here. That's just my anticipation, but as of right now, it's gained this level, and it's holding. Shit, I might... Let me do another light size here, see if I can get something out of this. Been selling off all goddamn day. Fallout New Vegas later this afternoon, probably. Yeah, this needs to hold for sure, otherwise we're fucked. See, what time is it? Okay, we haven't finished the 15-minute candle, but it's pretty damn strong. It's already gained that previous level. We're positive in NVIDIA again. Alright, let's see if it retraces up here. Should have held it, but I'm just trying to survive the day. Ugh. Alright, so we're basically still at where we left off. NVIDIA to rise to 10 trillion. Well, we'll see what happens at the end of the AI craze. I think the market's due for a pullback. Today is a pretty important day because we have broken through a support line and we couldn't retest the high again, so it's looking like we're gonna grind lower for the rest of the year. The funny kind of illegal advice? Entertainment purposes only, isn't that the line? Everything here is for entertainment, even if it's not entertaining. Hee hee ho ho. So here's the next level up. Let's see if it retests it, fails, comes back here, and then we can try again. But it's already kind of done that, so... And like I said, we're already at the 830 point, so now it's just gonna be a lot of chop. I think we're kind of done for the day. Unfortunately, it wasn't a massive breakout day like I was hoping. We're just gonna have to go home with $100 and call it good. I was trying to get to 200, but considering we reversed... We were in a losing position earlier. I reversed that loss, so I was getting pretty close to the stop loss point. And now we're positive, so I gotta take it. I gotta just be thankful for what I've got today. Gambling. So The difference between gambling and day trading stocks is possibility versus probability. I'll let you noodle on that one. Similar. Same, but different. There's patterns that replay themselves that you can make a coherent plan, a strategy, execute on that strategy, know where you get invalidated, and if you don't get invalidated, you have a target to reach, which is where your profit is. So I like this better than just random gambling, where there's just a hard percentage win rate that already favors the house, because you can have an edge in trading when you have a strategy that's proven over time that has a success rate. Right now, my success rate, my win rate is 70%, so on a day-to-day basis, I have a 70% chance of winning. And that's my historic win rate. Last month, I had a 85% win rate, so it's a little bit higher than average, but my average historically for almost 6 years of trading in a variety of strategies is 70%. Now, 70% sounds great, but on the days when I lose more than my winning days, because I'm a stubborn ass and don't know when to quit, and that's something I'm trying to get over. That's like my last demon. Other than that, that's just golden. Just commit corporate warfare and insider trading. Well, I don't work in the industry anymore, so I don't have any friends that could tell me anything. I've never worked in the finance department, so I never had access to any of that stuff. But yeah, insider trading, that'd be the way to go, huh? Or be a member of Congress and make the laws. Be like Nancy Pelosi, the greatest trader of all time. I mean, I don't know how she does it. I mean, if she actually does have insider information and what she's doing is illegal, she's never been indicted for it, so... I don't know, that's because there's not enough balls to even attempt to try doing that, or she actually isn't doing anything wrong and she's just extremely lucky, so... Don't know what to make of that, but she's, doing pretty good. Need to elect Baba into Congress so we can get the economy is good law. Now, is Baba a person, or do you mean like Baba stock? Because now there's so many different meanings for things. Like Baba's a Chinese company. Is that also a name of somebody? God damn. Speaking of Baba, holy shit, why the hell is this thing shaking up everything? Damn, this thing is in an uptrend today. This thing's bucking the entire trend today. What the fuck? Google Baba is you. Alright, I'm gonna do that right now. While I'm still a little bit lucid. Baba is you. It's a game. Baba is You is an award-winning puzzle game where you change the rules by which you play. What? That sounds cool! Puzzle game where the rules you have to follow are present as blocks so you can interact with. By manipulating them, you can change how the game works, repurpose things that you find in levels, and cause surprising interactions. That's really cool! Why haven't I... That's really cool. I'm actually gonna add this to my wish list. That's neato. Always cool to see interesting indie game make it. That is cool! Okay, yeah, I'm adding that to my list. Thanks for telling me. There was a few different indie games that I wanted to check out. But I can't buy everything. Okay, so add to my wish list. Like Animal Well was another one that I wanted to try out a while back. And I didn't. You slide around words to form sentences that change the game. That is really cool. I'm guessing that dude was probably a Scrabble fan and had an epiphany one day while he was high. That's how I get all my good ideas. Drugs are good. That's probably against TOS, whatever. Alright, Apple, 5-minute reversal. Yeah, look at this long accumulation piece. Let me look at it at the 15 minutes to see where it's at. Oh man, this thing is so oversold. What I'm looking for is at some point to have a reset on the 15 here. This might be a buy for the rest of the day. Don't hold me to that, but shit, I almost kind of want to get into it, but I should pop off. I know Lemuel, you just joined us, but I've been streaming since 6 in the morning. This is a 1-year anniversary since I became a full-time trader, day trader. When the safety net was removed from having a normal job. So Killjoy's already in it. Let me know how that goes. Actually, I'll watch it and see what happens. But I've already done way too many trades today. I was close to 200, now I'm gonna have to settle for 100, so I already fucked myself a little bit. Not gonna be a very good day, but it's a win, so it's just gonna be a really small win to start off for the month, and then I'm gonna have to make that up. My average win last month was 700. So we'll see if that continues. But today is just gonna be a little wiener. Tight stop loss. Yeah, actually, Apple had a gap down, then sold off, so damn, this thing really has a lot of area to retrace. I wish I had seen it a little bit earlier. This is a good retest at 8 o'clock. And then it eclipsed it. I guess you could still enter into it and you have your bottom, your stop at the the low of this candle here. Somewhere around the 224.75, the bottom of that 15-minute candle, and just have that try to hold. Your stop loss or fail to close above 50 cents on the 5-minute. Yeah, that could work too. Damn, that really would have been a good entry if I was paying attention to it. I don't usually play Apple because it hardly moves and it's expensive. So it's 225 bucks and the average movement is only $4.47. Meanwhile, Tesla, which is just a little bit more expensive, it moves over $9 on average. So, you know, where am I going to spend my time? It's going to be on something that moves a little bit better. Apple makes me want to commit suicide because it's too damn slow. Damn, I talked about suicide and drugs. What the fuck is wrong with me on this stream? 18 plus, and even then. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up and call it good. I'm not gonna... I've already overtraded today. But you gotta see... My narrative was incorrect on Nvidia moving higher. I should have gotten in a little bit quicker on the short side, but I was looking for a bottom bounce because there were so many levels of support that I had to break through, and it just did it like a knife through butter. I wasn't anticipating that. We got close to a stop loss, and I was able to reverse it in order to get profit, but it's going to be a really low profit. Apple's a really overrated company. Yeah, your main visionary has been gone for a long time, so what are you doing? You're just iterating on iPhones. iPhone, iPad. I mean, it's good that they have a built-in customer base that always wants the newest version, so they have that to build from. But I'm not aware of anything that's been really disruptive for a long time. I remember the iPod, and now everything is called a podcast, and that was a major one. An iPad, iPhone, and then they've just been holding that. Falling upward, breaking out his credit card. Alright, if I don't get out right now, I'm just gonna trade and do bad decisions, so I want to take my meager earnings and call it good. But we got to see a little bit of everything today. So this has been 1 year as a day trader. We're still in it. If I'm profitable for 2 more years, so if I'm profitable for 3 years and I've been doing this full time, that's the designation of a master trader, and that's what I'm trying to get to. Just sitting in random streams this month have gotten like 15 subs. What do you mean? Oh, the gifted subs. I don't get those much anymore. There's a lot of streamers I support, but for some reason I haven't been getting as many gifted subs. Just luck of the draw, I guess. Yeah, you get a bunch of subs for people you don't watch. It seems like a waste. They should always prioritize the ones that have been watching it. Maybe they do that. I don't know what their algorithm is on deciding to do that, but there's people that I've never watched before that I've gotten subs from. Usually it's while AFK or at work. Damn, I missed a short right there. Uh, and you left on one I actually do watch to support. Good, get all that advertising. The 3 cents that you get. Alright, I'm gonna sign off. I don't want to do anything stupid. I've done enough stupid things today. We're going out positive for my 1 year. Very little today. If I have energy after a nap and the market's still open, maybe I'll try to do something with it. But you gotta see a bit of everything. Managing a position from the wrong state, regaining. This is a tough one, and it was a tough one because I read it wrong. I read Tesla right, but I wasn't in. I was looking at Nvidia, which I thought was gonna go long, but the market fucking dumped. I wasn't anticipating that today. Anyway, I've already said all of this before, so going out positive. Thank you, Elon Musk, for lunch money. Alright, thank you for joining me. I'll try to do a Fallout stream later this afternoon. We'll see. Thank you, Killjoy, Falling Upward, Lemuel, King Philip, Prego Biddies, and TQS. Man, it's been a while since I've seen him. And anyone else who was lurking, thank you very much. Thanks for celebrating 1 year with me as a day trader. Bye-bye.